Welcome to New Fast Food. Yes, it is official. The Mexican pizza is coming back. Thanks to the folks over at Living Moss, I was able to clue you in on the leaks that all ended up being true. I'll run down all of the confirmed details from Taco Bell's announcement, including our first look at the new box. That's not all. There's also some new items at Chick-Fil-A and Papa John's, plus menu changes coming to Wendy's, Burger King, and Panera. Let's start with the confirmations, as the Mexican pizza was not the only rumor that I reported on that has been confirmed. I told you that Burger King was going to bring back their $5 deal. That's been confirmed via an official announcement. I'm hearing that it will only last for about 6 weeks. That seems like an awful short amount of time for such a simple promotion. Who knows, maybe that one ends up getting extended. Also, I told you about changes to Wendy's 4 for $4 deal. That's also been confirmed through an announcement that Wendy's put out concerning their $5 Biggie Bag and how it now offers many of the sandwiches that were previously included in the 4 for $4 deal. The Double Stack, Junior Bacon Cheeseburger, and Chicken BLT were all once a part of the 4 for $4, but are now only available in the $5 Biggie Bag. The only item left on the 4 for $4 is a regular cheeseburger. I said at the time when I reported the leak that I'm just happy that they're keeping around the 4 for $4 as an option, even though if it's just a regular cheeseburger. In terms of where the 4 for $4 could go from here, they could eventually downgrade the cheeseburger to a hamburger. Then I guess they could change it to the 4 for $4.44 deal. But after that, it's pretty much dead. And then it'll be time to fully embrace the Biggie Bag. Alright, so the Royal Perks deal confirmed. The 4 for $4 change confirmed. Was there something else? Oh yeah, the Mexican pizza confirmed. This news was dropped late Sunday night on Instagram with a full press release on Monday morning. So yes, it is 100% official. Not a whole lot of new info in the press release that I hadn't already reported on. May 19th is the release date. Early access in the app on May 17th. If you got one of those saucy IOUs during the Super Bowl, you'll be able to redeem that for a free Mexican pizza. The suggested price is going to be $4.49, as was rumored. Yes, it is coming back in a permanent capacity, not only in the US, but also in Aruba, Costa Rica, and the Dominican Republic. I think this last piece of information is the most exciting thing in the whole announcement, and that's where it says additional offers and exclusive fan experiences will be revealed leading up to the menu item's return. Well, they've already revealed the IOU and the early access, so additional offers and fan experiences, yes please. I'm hoping that t-shirt is one of the offers. I'd rock one of those. This is a huge announcement for not just Taco Bell, but I think probably the world. Hear me out. The Mexican pizza was a casualty of the pandemic, really. A lot of restaurants were simplifying their menus, trying to push orders out faster, and the Mexican pizza was one of the items that got the axe. This, I think, is the first major COVID discontinued item to make a comeback. So when we look back 10 years from now, when are we going to say the pandemic ended? When the vaccine came out? When Omicron faded away? No, I think we'll probably say we knew the pandemic was over when the Mexican pizza returned to Taco Bell. Hopefully that's what we say at least. As you know, besides simplifying their kitchen, the other reason Taco Bell gave for removing the Mexican pizza was that the packaging was just too darn bad for the environment. Well, 2 years later, and the packaging for the return of the Mexican pizza is pretty much the same old clamshell box. Now, I think we all knew that the landfill thing was just a bunch of PR speak from Taco Bell, but now that they're returning the Mexican pizza without making any changes to the box, it's pretty much confirmed. I would hope someone calls them out on this, just because I think people and companies should be held accountable when they outright lie. Okay, again, the Mexican pizza is coming back permanently on May 19th. We gotta move on because there's plenty of other new items coming out. Let's move on next to Chick-Fil-A. They're gonna be releasing a new flavor of their Arnold Palmer Sun Joy drinks. It's the Cloudberry Sun Joy, and it's coming out nationwide on April 25th. The Cloudberry Sun Joy test marketed out in Georgia last year. It's still a mix of lemonade and iced tea. It just has a cloudberry syrup mixed in. The syrup, I'm told, tastes kind of like a Capri Sun fruit punch. An actual cloudberry is said to have sort of a muted cherry taste, but I'd be incredibly surprised if there is much, if any, actual cloudberry juice in this cloudberry syrup. Either way, it does sound good. I'll definitely be trying one of these. It'll be available by the cup and also by the gallon starting April 25th. Chick-fil-A will also be bringing back a fan favorite. That's their Spicy Chicken Biscuit. This is a breakfast item that was a limited time offer. It was taken away from menus, but it was so popular, some locations continued to sell it. It's now coming back in certain locations, but hopefully they've chosen regions that missed it the most, and if that's you, hopefully you can get your hands on one. Okay, let's move on over to Papa John's, where they've released two new items. First, the Epic Pepperoni Stuffed Crust Pizza. This is basically their Epic Stuffed Crust Pizza, but now with pepperoni rolled into the crust along with the cheese. I like this idea. I've had pepperoni stuffed crust pizza before, I think over at Little Caesars, and I like it. I'm not always a fan of just cheese stuffed crust, because I think sometimes, unless you get a lot of cheese, it's hard to really tell the difference between stuffed and regular crust. But with the addition of the pepperonis, you definitely do get a boost of flavor that I like. This is available for loyalty members now, but will be available for everyone starting April 25th. It's going to be $13.99 and will be available through July 10th. Also new at Papa John's will be the Spicy Pepperoni Rolls. These are basically Papa John's jalapeno poppers, but now with pepperoni rolled in there as well. They call them jalapeno poppers, but really they're more like rolls with cream cheese and jalapenos inside. They're good. I've had them. These pepperoni rolls will be on promotion for $5.49, which is a great price. Papa John's is not exactly a budget place, and $5.49 is a pretty good price for something that ends up being pretty filling as a side dish. Again, I like the addition of pepperoni. I think it'll add some extra flavor to these rolls. These, like the pepperoni stuffed crust pizza, will be available from April 25th to July 10th. Alright, you know I love fast food subscriptions, and now one of the originals is getting a major upgrade. Panera has upgraded their coffee subscription to include more drink options. Unfortunately, it also comes with a major price upgrade. The old subscription was $8.99. It gave you unlimited coffee, tea, and iced tea for a whole month. They've now raised the price $2 to be $10.99, and they're now including lemonade, charged lemonades, which are basically caffeinated lemonades, and soda drinks. This, I'm not really a fan of the price hike. I think it might be a result of a lot of customers taking their iced tea cups from the old subscription and filling them with soda anyways. But I think $8.99 was already pushing it value-wise, even if it had included sodas. $10.99 seems like just too much to me. If they had simply added sodas to the $8.99 price, yeah, I'd be on board with that. But I think it's hard to justify, I think, any subscription that's over $10. This one, at that price, I simply can't get behind. Now, if you'd like to know what kind of subscriptions I would love to see, I made a video about it. You can click here to watch that video now.